Hi everybody, Sean Gavin with Tucker, and I just want to take a few minutes to talk to you today about the max output system that we produce here in Colorado. Now the max output system is a 5-stage purification system designed for ultra pure water at high capacity production. This unit will produce over 3 gallons a minute on demand. Now it's able to do that for a couple of key reasons. Two are the filtration. One is the filtration and one is the built-in electric booster pump. I'm just going to walk you through the system and talk to you about some of the features and what all is included in this unit in and of itself. So you have your pre-filters here. You're going to have both a 2.5 by 10 sediment filter as well as a 2.5 by 10 carbon filter. The sediment filter is designed to remove any large dirt, debris, sediment that's in the water. It will capture it here. Your next filter, which is your carbon filter, will capture chlorine and chloramines. And it's important to capture those because your next filters are your RO membranes, and chlorine or chloramines will degrade the life of your RO membranes. Your ROs are on the back. There's 2 here. 2 stainless steel housings that house one 40-inch RO membrane each. And your final stage or filter on this unit is a 4.5 by 20-inch DI filter. Now, water will pass through all of these filters, either powered or just underwater power. So you don't have to plug this unit in to utilize it. If you do plug it in, you will get that 3+ gallons per minute. You're going to get quite a bit less at just regular water pressure. I'm going to take you through some more of the features and how this unit works. On the manifold here, you've got an inlet for the whole system. So this is where you would hook your water, your garden hose coming into the unit. Water comes into the system right here. The next 2 garden hose fittings here are RO and RODI. So RO here basically means that on this unit you can isolate the first 4 filters, which are your sediment, your carbon, and your 2 ROs, and have that water come out here and not go through your DI filter. And so a reason and a benefit for that are many applications you do not need ultra pure water, which is deionized water, where the water's gone through the 5th filter. So you can save yourself the maintenance cost of this filter by isolating the first 4 filters and just coming out of the RO. So that will be about 90+% pure water. So applications where that is suitable is auto detail, solar panels, facade cleaning, typically not window cleaning. In window cleaning, you're going to want that ultra pure water where you're going to get that deionized water involved. Your next connection here, again, a garden hose male fitting, is RODI. So you can run through all 5 filters and get the water out there. Where the water comes out and how many filters it runs through is dictated by this large valve on the side here. So turn it one way and you'll have RO only water. Turn it this way here and you'll have RODI water. So depending on your application, you simply rotate this valve and it will send the water through the different filters and out the different ports. Your last connection here, again another garden hose male fitting, is for the bypass line. The RO membranes create bypass water or high concentrate mineral water, and that water has to go somewhere. So it comes out here and through the supplied hose that we give you to connect there and run it off to the side. An important note about that water, this is not a chemical application. There's no soaps, there's no chemical process. You're just essentially purifying water, and so that water that's coming out your bypass is not harmful to anything. You could let that water run in the grass of the front lawn, the flower bed. It's not going to harm anything. In fact, that high mineral content is probably going to make all those living things very happy in terms of the grass or the flower beds or whatever the case may be. So on the unit, you also have an on-off rocker switch here. This is where your power is turned on or off. On the back of the unit, you have a cord management system here. So you've got a power cord with an inline GFCI unit. You plug that in, and then you have your power cord here. Your pump and motor are on the bottom, mounted underneath this flange here. So right underneath, this is your water pump, this is your motor for the pump. And then the pressure regulator that's mounted on the side here, it's important to note that the pressure regulator is set to where we want it at the factory. And so there's no adjustment needed on this. It is adjustable. You can only turn it down essentially. There's no way to turn it up past what we would want. So we ship these basically turned all the way up in terms of the pressure because that's the optimal performance that we're looking for. Another feature of this unit is it has a built-in inline TDS meter. And so you can't see it from this camera angle, but essentially right here on the top facing up is a digital meter. It has a power button. It's battery operated. You hit the power button, you hit the in button, and the in button will tell you what the water quality is going in to the DI. Okay? So that would be what would be coming out of the RO only mode. So if you bypass the DI on the yellow valve and you go RO only, the in measurement is what you would be expecting to come out. So anything that would be, let's say, 40 or less on that, you could clean lots of different surfaces other than windows. You're looking for ultra pure or zero TDS water out of your DI. So you hit the out and that will tell you the reading out of the DI. And you want that to be as close to zero as possible. Anything under 10 will generally not spot on glass. So you don't need it to be zero. You can work up to 10 and you will get spot-free results. But that's built in right here for you, so you don't have to use a handheld meter. You just hit the button and it will tell you what you've got on this unit here. You've got a powder-coated metal frame, and you also have wheels that are maintenance-free. They're not pneumatic tires. They'll never need filled up, all those kinds of things. It's a very large wheel for getting over surfaces. And yeah, that's basically it. The unit would also come with the wrenches for filter housings, manual obviously, the wrench here. And again, this is a 5-stage unit. Main applications for this would be if you're into commercial window cleaning or into large jobs for solar panel cleaning. So this unit will run our robot that we offer for solar panel cleaning. It will run multiple robots, in fact, because it makes enough water for that. And it would also run multiple operators on poles on commercial sites. So 3 to 3.5 gallons per minute is quite a bit of water. So this is kind of the commercial workhorse, if you will, here at Tucker. If you have any other questions about this unit, feel free to check out our website, tuckerusa.com, or give us a call at 303-663-1779. Thank you.